Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another tutorial with the Klara Cosmetics Ibiza palette. I recently did a first impression on their Abu Dhabi palette. I loved it so much. So today we're going to be talking about this one. It's called Ibiza. It's kind of like the same, it kind of has the same packaging. It just has the same design also, but like it has different colors. I think it's so cool how they incorporate little things about each city that like they highlight on each palette, and I think it's really, really nice. So this one retails for I think it's $47, 47 US dollars. It's an Australian brand. It retails for 64 Australian dollars. I found this one at TJ Maxx though, so I got it for super cheap. It was $12.99. So was the other one. So if you are in the US and you have a TJ Maxx near you, definitely go ahead and check them out. I love the first one that I tried, and this one we're going to see how it works out and how I created this look, so you guys are going to see. So like I said, I got it for $12.99. It brings 24 shades. It brings 0.07 ounces per shadow. Claims that it has 100% color pigmentation. It has a touch activated and crease free shadow formula, and it's cruelty free. So when you open it up, the other one was kind of arranged with the shimmers on the top and the mattes on the bottom, but this one kind of has a row of shimmers on the top and a row of shimmers on the bottom, and then you have your 12 mattes on the middle. So you get 12 mattes, 12 shimmers. I think that they arranged it really cool. You also get a nice mirror right here. I'm going to show you guys the palette, how it looks like a little bit closer. I love how you have like this little pastels over here. I thought it was such a nice touch, and you still have like your regular bronzy goldish shimmers. You also have some dark ones, some pink ones, and also a silver. You also get a black in this palette, so I think it's really cool, and you kind of have some cool tones in there as well as warms. So I think it's a fun palette. I think it's really great how they arrange the colors. Now we're gonna see how it performs after I show it to you guys a little bit closer. Alright guys, so this is the palette. Let's go ahead and start this tutorial, and hopefully you guys stick around. It's gonna be a pretty lengthy one, I think. So grab a snack and let's just go ahead and get started. The first shade I'm going to be taking is called Ambience, and please pardon my nails. I hate when I have chipped nails, but I haven't had time to paint them. I'll probably be doing that after this video, but I'm going to start with this shade, and I'm going to put this all over the crease. Alright, so this is definitely a more gray purple. It's like a gray purple blue. I don't know how else I would describe this color. So I'm putting this all over my crease. Hopefully we can go in with something a little bit warmer after this. That way, like, it brings back the color to my eyes, because I don't look good on colors that are this, like, gray. But so far, super pigmented. I kind of like the shade. I kind of think it's cool. So I'm grabbing the next shade. I'm going to grab Electric. This one is, like, a very soft lavender color. Alright, so let's put this one down. I feel like this one is going to be very soft. Hopefully, we can get it to, like, show up on the lid, because so far, I'm getting nothing. Doesn't look like that purple that I was picking up. It just doesn't look like it. I don't know if it's like the fact that I used the Juvia's Place concealer as my base today and not the P. Louise base, because this one's looking really, really chalky. I'm going to pack another shade on the outer corner. I'm going to go with St. Anthony, which is a purple. We can fix this up. I'm going to be putting this on the outer corner. I really don't know if it's a concealer that I put down, but this is like not looking good. Let me try to blend it. So I'm going to just take the first brush that I was using. I put no extra product on it, and I'm just blending this. You guys see how like everything is just becoming that grayish color? Maybe this palette is not as good as the other one that I tried, so we're just gonna see in a second. We are back. I have the P. Louise base on my eyes. I also put this little pads right here to catch any fallout that this palette may have, even though the first one didn't have any fallout at all. I'm gonna try a different look. I was kind of going for these three purples and then using kind of like one of these pink shimmers. I wanted to do something a little bit more monochromatic, but I guess I'm gonna reach into some other shades and see what I come out with. So I think what I'm going to do is just start with the shade Ibiza. It is this one right here, which is like this minty color. So I'm going to go with that one to the crease, and hopefully this time we can kind of blend this out. So I'm going to try to not pack it on and kind of just blend it onto the crease. Okay. So far you can tell that it's going to cost me a little bit of time just to blend and build this color up, because it's not showing up just from the first try. I can see it a little bit, but it's definitely really, really hard to see in person, so I can't imagine you guys on camera You probably can't see it. So I'm going to keep packing this on the crease. I feel like it's definitely showing up now. So it was definitely the Juvia's Place concealer. Sometimes I'm like not used to using anything else. I don't know what happens to me. I feel like everyone else has such a good luck with just using whatever on their eyes, but me, my shadows just don't work for me if I'm not using this base. Okay, that's definitely there now. I don't know what it is about like pastel shades, but I just love them so much. I'm gonna reach into Coastline, which is like this one's like a lime green, a soft pastel lime green, I would call it. And I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm just gonna blend this out over top of that. Just kind of like on the, closer to the brow. So I'm going to go with Cetalaya. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's this one right here. All right, I'm kind of going to put this one on the outer part of the eye. So I'm packing this on the outer corner. Oh, finally, we're seeing some pigment right away. Hopefully we get somewhere. I'm going to keep packing this purple on. This is like a wine color, actually. It's not so much a purple. It's packing really, really nice. Hopefully it blends as nice as well. And then I'm just taking a blending brush. I'm digging back into the Cetalaya, and I'm just going to blend out the outer part of the eye. Alright guys, I'm still having the same trouble. I don't know how they expect you to use these pastel shades, because since they are so chalky, they're not letting you kind of like blend them with any other shades that's not a pastel. Or even with the pastels, you just kind of like become this weird color, combination of colors. This is like a lot of extra work that I would not like to be doing. I feel like my right side is definitely looking a lot better. Like the shade is packing on a lot better. I'm going to move on from here because this is just not working out. I think I'm going to go to Coral, and hopefully I have a better luck with Coral because I'm giving up over here. I'm placing this one in the center of my lid. It's very similar to that other shade just because the pigment of the other one wasn't as great, but it's definitely showing up. I feel like I want to go back onto that green that I was using as well, just on the crease. So I'm going to cut my crease because I need something to save this look. I just need it. So I'm going to go back into my P. Louise base. I think I'm going to jump into Horizon right here, and maybe afterwards I'll use this one on the corner over here. Applying this one on the inner corner. Please tell me the shimmers are good here. Yes, they are. Very much so. Wow. Okay, that's beautiful. It actually just made up for the fact that everything else sucked. I'm going to pack it on a little bit more. Wow. And I'm going to keep just running it to the outer part of the eye. Doing a little bit of a transition from this gold to the purple. And I think that looks really pretty. So I'm just going to put this on the outer part. I think I actually want to use San Carlos, which is a shimmer here, as an eyeliner. Would that be crazy? I think I'm going to try it. So here's the shade San Carlos that I was talking about. So I'm just going to bring it from the outer part of the eye. It's just going to look black. Maybe I can put some like shimmer on it. Okay, I think it's showing up a little bit. I do really like this look because I don't have many pastel shadows. And I also don't have a lot of that wine color either. So I just feel like it's a cool combination. I love pastel. I put some mascara on my top lashes. I'm going to move on to my lower lash. And hopefully you guys don't click off of this video. I'm going to go with Cetalaya, which is the shadow that keeps disappointing me over and over again in this video. I'm going to put this on my lower lash. See, like, the shadow is pigmented. Just don't understand. My eyes are so full of shadow right now. It's insane. But I'm going to finish off the rest of my makeup, and I'll be back to give you guys all of my thoughts. There's so many of them. I think the shimmers on the palette are awesome. I'm going to start with a positive note. I think they're amazing. I loved the selection of colors. I thought it was super neat how they arranged it. It was super different to any other palette that I own and that I have. I love that it has some cool tones. It also has some warm tones, and I thought it was such an amazing just palette altogether. It was beautiful. I did end up liking the look on my eyes now that everything is together. I feel like it's just not a look that I would personally wear outside of my house. And I love the lip because it actually matches like the outer part of my eyes. So if you guys know me and you watch my channel, you know that I don't really like darker lips. I just prefer nude ones, but I do think that altogether the look actually looks pretty nice. I don't have any complaints once everything is on my face. But as far as using the palette, you guys saw on the first try that all the shades that were kind of pastel-y colors were just blending together into like a gray shade that I just didn't like. It did not look like nice on my eyes. It just didn't look pretty. It didn't look good. So I took that one off. I tried again. I went ahead with the pastel green. It was nice. I kind of got to build it up. The second pastel that I tried didn't even show up in my eyes. I don't see it anymore. It kind of did blend out the other shade, but it didn't show up at all. It was so hard to pack on my eyes. So I just don't know if I got, if I used the wrong base with this one. But the first palette that I used, Abu Dhabi, was so nice compared to this one that I just don't know what happened. There must be some disconnect with the shade that I was using. So I don't know if it's like the selection of colors that I took twice. But I just don't think that this one was as pleasant as the other one. So I don't think it's a bad palette. I think the formula is great. I think the blendability of it is great. I don't agree with this one particularly with 100% color pigmentation. It also had a ton of fallout, not only on my eyes, you guys saw, but also on the palette. Like, my share is white and is fully covered in just fallout from this palette. So I don't think that happened with the first one. I was actually raving about the fact that one didn't have any fallout at all. So I don't know what is going on with this palette compared to the other one. But guys, go ahead and watch the other videos. You can see like the difference onto why I'm so surprised that this one performed this way. I just don't have a lot of good things to say about this one so far. I think I'm going to try it a couple more times, because sometimes you just try something and it just doesn't work out the first time. You can't just exit out and say that it doesn't work out for you. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be trying it out for more looks, and hopefully it would work out for me. If not, it's just going to go to one of my friends probably. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around and hanging out with me. And as always, please don't forget to subscribe below, like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye!